In 1991, the world lost 27 extraordinary souls whose lives illuminated music, film, football, and politics. Each left an indelible mark, a legacy that transcends time. Through these individual tributes, we honor their contributions, reflect on their passing, and draw timeless wisdom from their journeys. Miles Davis, jazz musician and trumpeter. Miles Davis, a titan of jazz, reshaped the genre with his groundbreaking album, Kind of Blue, pioneering cool jazz and fusion. His trumpet spoke to the soul, blending innovation with emotion across decades. On September 28, 1991, pneumonia silenced his music at 65, but his notes echo on, a timeless melody in the hearts of fans. In every note, Miles taught us that true innovation comes from daring to play the silence between the sounds. Peggy Ashcroft, stage and film actress. Peggy Ashcroft, a British theatre icon, graced stages and screens with unparalleled elegance, earning an Oscar for A Passage to India. Her performances radiated depth, capturing the human spirit with every role. On June 14, 1991, a stroke claimed her at 83, leaving behind a legacy of dramatic brilliance that continues to shine. Peggy reminds us that the stage is a mirror, reflecting the beauty and fragility of our shared humanity. Stan Mortensen, an English football legend, etched his name in history with a hat-trick in Blackpool's 1953 FA Cup final victory. His grit and skill on the pitch inspired generations of fans. On May 22, 1991, at 69, he passed, his cause of death unknown, but his glory on the field remains unforgettable. Stan's legacy whispers that true greatness is not in the score, but in the heart that plays the game. Michael Landon, the heart of Little House on the Prairie and Bonanza, brought warmth and sincerity to millions through his roles and storytelling. As an actor, director, and producer, he shaped American television with his vision. Pancreatic cancer took him on July 1, 1991, at 54, a profound loss to the world of entertainment. Michael showed us that stories, told with love, can build bridges to the hearts of strangers. Heidi Brühl, a German star of the 1960s, enchanted audiences with her acting and singing, her voice a melody of the era's pop culture. Her roles in film and her music captured hearts across Europe. On June 8, 1991, breast cancer ended her journey at 49, but her charm endures in memory. Heidi's life sings a truth. Even in fleeting melodies, beauty can leave an everlasting echo. John Hines, a dedicated U.S. Senator from Pennsylvania, shaped healthcare and welfare laws with compassion and foresight, leaving a lasting impact on American policy. His commitment to public service was unwavering. On April 4, 1991, a tragic plane crash claimed his life at 52, cutting short a career of profound influence. John's service teaches us that true leadership is planting seeds of care for a harvest we may never see. Frank Capra, a cinematic legend, directed timeless classics like It's a Wonderful Life, weaving stories that celebrated hope and the human spirit. His films remain a beacon of optimism in Hollywood's golden age. On September 3, 1991, at 94, he passed due to old age, leaving a legacy of joy through his lens. Frank's vision reminds us that in every frame of life, hope can be the greatest story ever told. Olav V, Norway's beloved people's king, guided his nation through war and peace with humility and strength, earning the adoration of his people. His reign symbolized unity and resilience. On January 17, 1991, a heart condition ended his life at 87, but his spirit continues to inspire Norwegians. Olav's reign reflects that true royalty lies not in a crown, but in the hearts of those you serve. Colleen Dewhurst, a powerhouse of stage and screen, brought depth to Eugene O'Neill's plays and warmth as a mother in Murphy Brown. Her commanding presence captivated audiences. On August 22, 1991, cancer took her at 67, but her performances remain a cornerstone of theatrical history. Colleen's craft reveals that the truest performances are those that bear the soul to the world. Oreste Corbata, a Boca Juniors winger, dazzled fans with his flair in Copa America, his skill on the pitch a testament to Argentine football's golden era. His magic with the ball was legendary. Cancer claimed him on November 6, 1991 at 55, but his legacy on the field lives on. Orestes' play reminds us that on the field of life, every step can be a dance of eternal joy. Vasco Gonçalves, a pivotal figure in Portugal's Carnation Revolution, led his country through its democratic transition with courage and vision. His leadership shaped a new era for Portugal. On June 11, 1991, a stroke ended his life at 70, leaving behind a nation forever changed by his efforts. Vasco's courage shows that revolutions begin with the heart, not the sword, to bloom in freedom. Ralph Bellamy, a Hollywood icon, brought depth to roles in Trading Places and Pretty Woman, and was renowned for portraying FDR with authenticity. His career spanned decades of American cinema. On November 29, 1991, at 87, he passed due to old age, his contributions a cherished part of film history. Ralph's roles remind us that to portray another is to understand the shared heartbeat of humanity. Jean Tinguely, a Swiss artist, created whimsical kinetic sculptures that dance with life, challenging artistic conventions with every moving piece. His work was a celebration of motion and creativity. Heart disease took him on August 30, 1991, at 66, but his sculptures continue to captivate the imagination. Jean's art whispers that life, like his sculptures, finds meaning in the beauty of constant motion. Fred MacMurray, the everyman of Hollywood, starred in classics like Double Indemnity and My Three Sons, his versatility defining a generation. Of cinema and television, his warmth endeared him to millions. On November 5, 1991, pneumonia due to leukemia claimed him at 83, but his performances remain timeless. Fred's legacy teaches that the simplest roles can hold the deepest truths of the human experience. Otto Eicher, a German design visionary, crafted the iconic symbols for the Munich 1972 Olympics, his work a benchmark of modern graphic design. His minimalist style spoke volumes. A tragic traffic accident ended his life on September 1, 1991, at 69, but his designs continue to influence the world. Otto's designs remind us that in simplicity, we uncover the universal language of clarity and connection. Nancy Culp, best known as the sharp-witted Miss Jane Hathaway in the Beverly Hillbillies, brought humor and intelligence to her roles, delighting audiences with her comedic talent. On February 3, 1991, cancer took her at 69, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and charm. Nancy's wit shows that laughter, like wisdom, can illuminate even the simplest corners of life. John Tower, a U.S. Senator who chaired the Senate Armed Services Committee, shaped defense policy with a steady hand. His influence felt across American military strategy. His dedication to his country was profound. A plane crash claimed his life on April 5, 1991 at 65, a loss to the nation. John's service teaches that strength in leadership is found in safeguarding the future of those we serve. Claudio Arrau, a Chilean pianist, enchanted the world with his profound interpretations of Beethoven and Chopin, his music a bridge to the sublime. His mastery at the keys was unparalleled. On June 9, 1991, surgical complications ended his life at 88, but his recordings remain a treasure of classical music. Claudio's music reminds us that in every note lies a universe, waiting to be felt by those who listen. Falk Harnack, a German director, crafted films that reflected post-war history, his work shaped by his resistance to Nazism during a dark era. His storytelling carried a quiet strength. On September 3, 1991, at 78, he passed, his cause of death unknown, but his cinematic voice endures. Falk's films whisper that even in the darkest times, the lens of art can shine a light of resistance. Wilhelm Kempff, a German pianist and composer, gifted the world with timeless Beethoven recordings, his delicate touch at the piano a source of inspiration. His music transcended generations. On May 23, 1991, at 95, he passed due to old age, his melodies a lasting legacy in classical music. Wilhelm's keys teach us that true artistry is a bridge between the mortal and the eternal. Donald Creed, an Irish politician, served in the Dáil Éireann with a commitment to uplifting communities, his work a testament to public service. His efforts touched many lives in Ireland. On November 23, 1991, at 67, he passed, his cause of death unknown, but his contributions remain a beacon. Donald's service reminds us that the truest politics is the quiet act of lifting others up. Rudolf Serkin, a master pianist, inspired generations with his classical performances and teaching at the Curtis Institute. His music a celebration of precision and passion. On May 8, 1991, cancer claimed him at 88, but his legacy at the keys continues to resonate in concert halls worldwide. Rudolf's music shows that passion, when played with precision, becomes a timeless symphony of the soul. Jerzy Kosinski, a Polish-American novelist, bared the horrors of war in The Painted Bird, his haunting prose matched by his acting in Reds. His work challenged and captivated. On May 3, 1991, at 57, he chose to end his life, leaving behind a literary and cinematic legacy that provokes thought. Jerzy's words remind us that to write of pain is to heal, even when the scars remain. Jean Langlais, a French composer and organist, created sacred music that uplifted spirits despite his blindness, his compositions a testament to faith and resilience. On May 8, 1991, at 84, he passed due to old age, his organ melodies continuing to echo in cathedrals around the world. John's music teaches that even in darkness, the soul can compose a hymn of eternal light. Robert Motherwell, an American abstract expressionist, captured the human struggle through his bold paintings, his art a reflection of emotion and intellect. His work defined a movement. On July 16, 1991, a stroke took him at 76, but his canvases remain a powerful testament to his vision. Robert's art reminds us that in every stroke, there lies a story of the heart's unspoken battles. Richard Thorpe, a prolific Hollywood director, contributed to The Wizard of Oz and helmed Ivanhoe, his films a cornerstone of classic cinema. His career spanned decades of storytelling. On May 1, 1991, at 95, he passed due to old age, his contributions to film history forever cherished. Richard's films show that behind every frame, a director's vision can weave dreams into reality. Brad Davis, a dynamic actor, left an indelible mark with roles in Midnight Express and Chariots of Fire, his intensity captivating audiences. His talent shone brightly despite personal struggles. On September 8, 1991, at 41, he ended his life due to AIDS, a poignant loss to the world of cinema. Brad's journey reminds us that even in the brightest spotlight, the truest battles are fought in silence. As we reflect on these 27 souls of 1991, we are reminded of the fragile beauty of life and the enduring power of their legacies. From the haunting melodies of Miles Davis to the cinematic dreams of Frank Capra, from the revolutionary courage of Vasco Gonçalves to the quiet resilience of Jean Langlais, their stories weave a tapestry of inspiration that spans continents and generations. Though they have left this world, their light continues to guide us, illuminating paths of creativity, leadership, and humanity. Let us honor them not with tears alone, but with action. Create a melody, tell a story, serve a cause, or simply listen to the silence they left behind, for in doing so, we keep their spirits alive and carry their wisdom into tomorrow.